Hello, it's Commander Carl 198 of Battlefield, and today I'm reviewing Star Wars The Clone Wars, Jar Jar Binks. This figure is brand new, completely new sculpt, and he comes with a soft goods Jedi robe. This figure's from the Wave 5, which is just now starting to show up. It's barely hit California right now. I haven't been able to find them in the stores whatsoever, but I ordered a couple of them from online. I got all of them except for Kit Fisto, which I still need to get him, which I'll probably get him at a comic shop or something like that. But this Jar Jar is pretty much a pretty good figure. I like it so far. Of course, it's in the Clone Wars packaging, and then it's got the blue tin of the Clone Trooper, his visor, whatever you call it. Got a picture of Jar Jar down here. It's Jar Jar Jedi robe. Here's a picture of figure. Doesn't have any accessories whatsoever except for his Jedi robe, so kind of a rip-off, but still, we don't get too much figures like this, but I like it. Here's the back. It says, it's up to Jar Jar to save the day when Padme Amidala walks into a trap set by the Separatists on the planet Rhodia. Donning a Jedi robe, Jar Jar hopes that the threat of dealing with a formidable Jedi will force Padme's captors to release her. That's what it says on the back. It's number 24 in the Clone Wars series. Shows a picture of the figure. All the other figures down here, including the rest of the wave, which is the Rocket Battle Droid, 41st Clone Trooper, and Kit Fisto. Show you the bottom. That's pretty much it for the packaging, and I'll see you in the next part of the review. Okay, it's Commander Carl 198 back here again, and I now have Jar Jar unboxed. First off, I'll start out with the Jedi robe. This Jedi robe is completely new. One little feature they added to it was in the hood. They added a metal wire inside there so it could help go around his neck, but I can't seem to get it around his neck too good, but still, it's a nice little feature they've added. They've also extended the hood a little bit so it can fit around his ears, and they've also given the robe no sleeves whatsoever, so you can't put any sleeves in for Jar Jar. It's kind of stupid in my opinion, because you cannot really get this robe on Jar Jar whatsoever. I've tried and I've tried and I tried. I have no clue how Hasbro got it on there. It's beginning to piss me off a little bit. Let's see if I can get it around there. Let's see, I can sort of get it on here, but then it just slips right off. Yeah, see, I can't get it on there too well, but still, not the best of Jedi robes. It's still a nice little feature they've added to him. This figure, another default about him, no articulated knees, so I can just barely get him to stand up here. There we go. Articulation, he's got ball-jointed head, and also they've given him a new feature, which is double-jointed head, which is jointed in the neck and in the head, so you can make his neck go out forward, and his head can do all those other sorts of moves. Also, they've given him ball-jointed shoulders, ball-jointed elbows, and they've also given him double-jointed elbows, where his arms, they swivel right by his elbows. It's kind of a little weird, but still not the best of articulation for this figure. They've also given him ball-jointed waist, so you can do that. And they also given him swivel hips, and no articulation whatsoever from the waist down, which is quite a disappointment, because you cannot get the figure to go any action poses, and he's just horrible standing up. See? And the sculpt was great on him. It's just the only thing that's wrong about him is the lack of ball-jointed knees and feet. They could have easily done that, because of the width of the knees is more bigger than the width of the elbows and the shoulders. So that makes absolutely no sense why they didn't do it to his knees. I mean, if they can make it smaller for his shoulders and elbows, why can't they do it for his knees? They're just plain stupid. I mean, even the area to do it's bigger. They could have easily done that, and yet they didn't. They're just fools. But they also give him slits right here so he can kind of move his feet out a little bit, his legs. And they also give him this little scarf thing, which is removable. The head sculpt's quite nice in this figure. I like it. His ears are big and floppy, but you can't really move them too much because they're molded into the figure on the back here. Here's the back figure. And also they give him peg holes so he can stand up on a stand, because they knew he couldn't get out there. Also, I like how they gave him position in his hands where he's like holding a gun, and yet they didn't give him any other accessories. So it's just kind of pointless there for that. But anyways, still slightly good figure. I wouldn't recommend picking it up unless you have to get it, like you're a major Jar Jar fan, or you're just collecting all the Clone Wars series just like me. I picked it up at Past Generation Toys. They shipped it quite fast for, I think I picked it up for $11, but quite expensive, but it retails at the store for like, I don't know, $6.99, $7.99, but still, okay figure, I guess, but you shouldn't get this figure unless you just have to get it. I mean, fans have always hated Jar Jar, and they just finally decided to make a figure, and it's just crappy. So I don't think this figure will sell very well. And that's it.